are live. There we go. Excuse me. It wouldn't be Des without his cough, would it? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are on this wonderful planet we call the planet Earth. My name, of course, is Desiccant Owl, and cometh the hour, cometh the owl. And it's another Monday. It's surprising how weeks work, isn't it? It goes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. I mean, I don't know why I'm quite so impressed with that, but you know, life. And we are back, of course, with Star Citizen 2.6.3, and I'm going to have another drink as my throat has suddenly seized up. And how are you doing on this wonderful day? Wonderful wet day. I see outside the rains drifting across the valleys. The valleys and the hills and the mountains. It's quite a rough countryside in front of me. And the rain doth drift. So, what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be doing the same thing we do every Monday. Well, maybe not the same thing every Monday, but it's something to do whilst we have a chat. Because, of course, the Monday stream, if you don't know, and if you've only just joined us, is where we discussed what's been going on in Star Citizen. And relative to last week, it's not been that busy. We've had no big ship reveals. But then again, we haven't had anything... Ooh, why am I looking up there? Anything that sort of... You know, it's been a reasonable week. It's not been... Yeah. So, whilst I wander past someone who's carelessly left their MobiGlass hanging in midair and make my way down to the ship, we're going to select. So, what we got? We got Job 21. I think that was Jeb 21. Collecting his ship. Wonder what that'll be. Guys, what do you plan with that Connie in the middle? Connie in the middle. Don't know what they plan to do with that Connie in the middle. There were 3 Connies in the bed, and the little one said, "Roll over, roll over." So they all rolled over, and one glitched out. Oh, the Iron Cross is making a video. We won't get in his way because that'll be that's fun for him. Can we see where his Connie is? Connie in the middle. I'm assuming he's not at Olysa. That's the Hornet. Someone's getting some wanted levels. Oh, they're doing a formation. Oh, and that's sweet. Isn't that sweet? So, right, we're going to be doing what we do every Monday, which is we're going to be trying to do a sub 1 hour ICC run. The hour will start as soon as I jump into the ICC probe system. So let's get out of here. Retract landing gear. Try not to fly into this Hornet out here. And we'll make our way to ICC probe 849. He says as he presses the wrong key and deploys landing gear. I have been playing this game, honest. So, what has been going on in this week in Star Citizen? Well, last I left you off, which was the Wednesday stream, which was very successful, and thank you very much, guys, by the way, for joining me. We had Thursday's ATV, which was very interesting. It was from Frankfurt, hosted, of course, by Mr. Brian Chambers, who, interestingly, is a follower of my Twitter. See, the thing was that happened. I was hanging around on sort of Thursday afternoon, and I saw somebody had retweeted one of his Brian Chambers' tweets from November last year that said, "Anyone who likes this tweet, I will follow." So I tweeted him back and quoted this tweet, and I said, "Well, it could be a giggle, Brian." And I kid you not 2 minutes after I did that, he followed me. So it was greatly appreciated. So the follow is, of course, greatly appreciated. So I wonder if we can start collecting CIG stuff on the Twitter followers. Am I going to the right ICC? I think I'm going to the right ICC mission. Yes, we are. So let's get some afterburners engaged on this thing, and we will head straight across. Now, why is my gimbal lock off? That seems to have fixed it. So, of course, the big thing this week, especially after last week's shipshape reveal of the Aegis Eclipse, it's all been about the Eclipse. So, in this week's ATV, we got a bit more of an overview of the Aegis Eclipse. And then that was quickly followed up by the ship sail, well, the concept ship sail Q&A. Okay, what have we got here? We've got a Ninetail Saber and Draki, who is a pirate. But because there's 2 players, it's going to spawn in the extra ads. Or maybe it won't. Oh, well, there's one. Only one contact. Obviously, it's decided that because there's another player who's a baddie, we get off scot-free. And once again, Des has done his classic thing of getting exactly how to link all of his guns together when he was at Olisar. So now he's stuck with 2 CF 227 Badger Panther repeaters. And his canard gun is not firing at all, because, you know, reasons. So we're just going to chase this guy around. He's trying to make it easy for me for some reason. I mean, I appreciate it, Mr. Cutlass, or Mrs. Cutlass. Some people ask me, why am I just running mantises or tarantulas? I've got that recently as to why I'm not doing that. It's because I'm not a very good shot. Or at least I used to not be a very good shot. I'm getting better, but I'm still not 100%. So I end up missing a lot of my shots, which is why I quite like having the ability to just fire indiscriminately and not have to run out of ammunition. Right, there we go. His engines are off. Now I wonder, is Draki going to be a naughty boy? And is he going to... Oh, shit. How do I do that? I still don't understand. Whoa, what? My thruster's set to 0. What the hell? I'm not in coupled mode and my thrusters are set to 0. This is bizarre. Stop it. It's doing it again. I don't like it. Why is it doing this? I'm not in coupled mode, am I? I'm coupled. I decoupled then. Oh, hello? What on earth is going on? Seriously? What? Okay, my thrusters are offline. Stop it. That is bizarre. I have no idea what happened there, but oh, how have I done this? Right. Okay, figure this out, Des. Come on, how have you done it? There we go. That's how you do it. Right. Oh, we got missiles in. We're going to pretend that didn't happen. Oh, that is so frustrating. Hey, Oxford SC, yeah, I am in focus mode. The only problem is these are brand new X56s. And what has happened is that it's bound random buttons across the interface. So I've got one of the hats which is completely bound to coupled mode. And then another hat, and this is another drawback of the X56s. If you are interested in buying a HOTAS, maybe the X56 isn't for you, because it's got tons of buttons, as Cytec has with anything. There's a bunch of buttons all over the place. The problem is that when you're in the middle of a dogfight and you're not paying attention to what you're doing, the buttons tend to get all mashed together. My wife is doing something outside. She knows I'm streaming. She's making a racket, which you'll probably hear on stream. Okay. I will be making a complaint because that's not I'm not happy with that. yeah. So it would take away some of my issues. The only problem is that as you can tell from the ambient levels in my house, I'm only in a very small house and the walls are made of tissue paper. And so whenever I'm using a condenser mic, and it's a USB mic, and the problem is it's not got a very good gain. So Every time I try and make a command, even if I've trained voice attack for over 2 hours with using the internal speech program, I end up having an issue where she reads incorrect commands. So every so often I'll be flying along, herpa derpa 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 derp, as per usual, and then all of a sudden she will try and lock missiles on a friendly player and fire, which, as you can imagine, is not acceptable. So break that off, do that, there we go. Yeah, retract landing gear, there we go. Boomski boomski boo. Why am I doing that? I could just go straight to the anomaly. I'm getting flustered. Yeah, so yeah, the problem with the X56 is it's got lots of button groupings, and when I think I'm detaching something, when I'm going to the afterburner, or when I'm going back to my mini sticks to do the decoupled mode, I keep on hitting this button. I'm still very much learning how to fly with these sticks, even though I've had them for over 3 weeks now. It's still a learning curve. And the problem is that when you plug in these new sticks, they will automatically bind buttons for you. That you don't get a blank canvas which you get to assign buttons. The game will pick the best button layout for you. So I've had buttons which automatically, even though I've not touched them, will automatically eject me or commit suicide or something. Trick to it: set up a separate headphone mic to your voice attack. Also an on/off button. This allows you to pause it while you're talking to on stream. See, I might actually have to do that. Speaking of doing things, I'm going to have to also link my guns together, because that allows me to increase my damage output, because with lasers you need as much damage output as you possibly can. Excuse me. I've had this chesty cough now for absolutely ages and I've not been able to kick it. So RIP headphone users. I do apologise. So you sound like you've been doing this for a while. Are you? I'm assuming you're a Star Citizen backer. If so, what do you fly? How many ships have you got in your hangar? And how long have you been a backer? Come here. You'll also note that I stop talking when I'm in dogfights, because I'm only a simple human being. I can't do multiple things at once. Why am I streaming? I don't know. Reasons. Oh, crunchy frames, crunchy frames, crunchy frames. About to black out. Checking G-Safe still active. Yes, it is. I will come to your comment in a second. I have seen it flash up on the screen, so don't worry. I am there. I'm with you. It's just I hate gladiuses. Or gladii. What's the plural of a gladius? I should know. I did classical civilizations at school. Oh, he's so fiddly to shoot. Come here. Let me smack you. It's the problem with there we go, F7Cs. They are really tanky. You can rip the wings off them, but their shields just shred to ballistics. So use a USB foot pedal to control it. Ah, now that would be a good idea. I'm right in the middle of upgrading all my kit, so I was flying with a set of X52s, and that's why I've gone to the X56s, because I found that I peaked at a certain level of efficiency when I couldn't control my 6 degrees of freedom. And then I bought the boom stand, and then I'm about to buy some lighting rigs to make this whole stream a lot better. Then I'm about to invest in an ultra-wide monitor, then I'm going to invest in track IR, and then I might get around to using the foot pedals. But everything costs money, and whilst I make a reasonable income, I'm not flush with cash. So these things are incremental. And since 2014, so you have been backing longer than I have. I was a November 5th, 2015 intake, right around the Battle of Vega 2. I subbed. And I started off with an Aurora LN because a mate showed me the game, and I was a big fan of X-Wing. X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, X-Wing Alliance, back when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I used to have my little flight yoke and used to go and shoot TIE Fighters, and I used to love it. But then nobody started coming up with these first-person shooter games, and all, well, not first-person shooter, first-person pilot games. Moreover, it always felt like the ship was the main star of the show. You didn't get to exist in the universe. You were the ship. And so when he showed me the game and I started looking at YouTube videos, I sort of lost my little proverbial nerdgasms and purchased an Aurora LN package back when you could get Squadron 42 and Star Citizen together. Bonk. Which then became a 315p, and then a Freelancer, and then a Starfarer, and then I settled on my favourite ship of all time in the game, which is the Constellation. Actually, no, I did own a Constellation for a bit. Did I own a Constellation? I think I owned a Constellation. Then I went to a Starfarer. Then I went to a Carrack. And so that's my only ship at the moment. Hence the reason I've got the Hornet F7C. It's my loaner for Arena Commander. Oh, sod off, pirates. Dem berries taste the goodness. Right, so we've finished ICC 1 successfully. I have failed in my ability to not die in any of them, which is, disappointing, but it's not horrendous. Oh yeah, there are some absolutely awesome ships out there. What do you think of the Aegis Eclipse? Not a big fan myself, but then again, it doesn't tickle my Explorer funny bone. But she is a beautiful ship, absolutely beautiful. In fact, all of the ships are absolutely stunning. It's another reason I got into the game. Was the ships. Because don't get me wrong, I love stuff like Elite, but the ships there are kind of boxy and they're not pretty to look at. They'll get the job done, but they're not exactly pretty. Whereas these ships, they tickle something wonderful. It's Draki. Now Draki's a pirate, and Draki looks like he's about to buzz me. Are you going to attack me? Because if you're going to attack me, I can probably take you out with this. Yes, he is. Oh, and another player took him out in a buck. Oh, that's Jot21. I see. No, you're right. It's not a functional ship for an everyday person. From what I've seen of the Q&A, it's very much a short-range fighter. There's a lot of people that are getting upset that you can't stick it into an Idris, but it just limits their capabilities, which I suppose is what you're after. Because the last thing you want is to be herpa-derping through a system, minding your own business, and all of a sudden one of those just pops up and insta-kills you because it's been able to jump 3 systems and use its size 9 torpedoes to ruin your day. So it'll be nice. It's a main strike fighter for a dedicated battle group, which is what we're after. But yes, you're right. It's got very limited range. It's not very practical. Not very practical. But then again, a lot of the little single... Oh, I do apologise. That was disgusting. A lot of the single-seater, or a lot of the ships coming out, are single-seater or dual-seater fighters from CIG. Apart from the Reclaimer, which is the next big one that's coming through the pipeline, they're very happy with their little single-seater or dual-seater fighters slash scanners slash just general. Because what the last 4 concept ships we had the Terrapin, the Hurricane, the Defender, and now the Eclipse. All small fighty ships. Right, which is perfectly fine. I'm not going to deny the people that want to shoot fly nice little shooty vessels, but I'd quite like to see some more love given to, say, explorer vessels or trading vessels. I mean, well, I say that the Misk Prospector was another single seater, but that was really a yeah. You can see how much I slow down. I'm buffering. Yeah, the Misk Prospector was a mining ship, and that was a single seater, and that looks gorgeous, especially with its damage states. It's another example of how the lighting is absolutely amazing. Which if you saw the ATV recently, you'd have. I'm hoping you were the same as me. Was sort of bowled over by how much work they put into the lighting in this game. It's so simple how they can do that, and especially the more recent ATV where they showed off diffraction around atmospheres to light the dark side of planets. Albatross. I've never heard of the Albatross. I know of the Endeavour. That's the sort of the peak scanning explorer. Never heard the Albatross. Oh, why have I suddenly just... Oh, cause, see, there's a good example of what's just happened. I haven't touched the couple button yet. It's put me on decoupled mode. How bizarre. How very bizarre. I didn't touch any buttons, or at least I don't think any other buttons are mapped to decouple. At least I hope they're not. I'll have to go back into the wiring and find that out. Got some slight damage on the starboard wing, but that's okay. We can live with that. Oh, Moobot. Why? I thought we fixed this problem. Sorry. Moobot doesn't like links for some reason. As much as I've tried to turn links off, link detection off. Yeah, that's fine. I've tried to get it to link, be okay with RSI pages, because a lot of people like to post their org information or like links to ships for other people on the chat, and Moobot just throws a hissy fit, even though I've said your whitelist. You're going to have to whitelist RSI pages. That's why I'm building my own bot. I just don't understand the internal workings of stuff like Nightbot or Moobot or... But then again, that's probably just me. It's better than I had Nightbot, who was a very salty individual. I was doing a charity stream back in September 2016. And I was getting to the end of the stream, and I was absolutely knackered, completely cream crackered. And the charity the lady who runs the charity jumped onto the stream. She jumped into the chat and started typing, saying how wonderful I was doing and how much she greatly appreciated it. And then she posted a link to the charity website for those who were watching the stream, so they could go and read up on the charity itself. And Nightbot took one look at the link, banned it from being displayed in the chat, and then called her a bitch. And just let that sink in for a second. This lovely lady runs a charity, came on stream just to give me some encouragement, and Nightbot called her a bitch. I hadn't set that up, I hadn't done anything to that, but that's what happened. I was mortified. Especially after 24 hours, you're not functioning properly. So I had to take 3 takes just to look to see what that link was about, or what Nightbot had just posted. And I had to apologise so much. I was red in the face. It was wasn't pretty, let's just put it that way. Oh, IFCS, why you troll me? There's someone here, or at least there was someone here just now, because I've just seen the quantum. So I don't know what on earth's going on. It's safer on Trust Me, as that way you don't get people putting in bad links. Yeah, very true. I suppose that's the benefit of me having a very small channel currently, is that the majority of people on here are very nice. I've not had to get anybody banned yet. Oh, it's a Cutlass. Goodo. I love cutlasses because they're so lazy. Well, in the PU they're lazy. In Arena Commander, they are a pain in the ass because they seem to have multiple guns and gunners on them. Here, they only have the one pilot, so they can only fire the forward gun. So if you stay behind them, you can rip them a new one pretty easily. Unless, of course, you can't aim. Like me. But then again, I'm an explorer, not a fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm about to black. Slow down for a second, Des. Oh, you got to turn around. That's nice for you. Destroy. Kill. Must destroy. Come on, rip his wings off. I need to get a little bit closer. Booster, activate. Right, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Think. A little bit closer. And I run out of power on my forward guns. I really need to start sticking mantises or tarantulas onto this thing. I mean, seriously. Oh, come on. There we go. Right, turn off coupled mode, then haul back the X-56's. Bloody hell. It's a full body workout getting that thing to disengage forward thrust. Come here. Right. Once again, the guns take a while to do that. Right, I've lost orientation on the DB. Ooh. And an errant piece of space trash just took off my port wing. Woo! It's a fun night. It's a fun night. Anyway, I need to go to Cryastro. Where is it? Come on, Des. Use your headphones. You can listen for it. Sorry, it's going to take me a while to work out where this is. I did see it whilst I was dogfighting, but of course I can't remember my orientation just then. If you see it, give a shout, because I have lost it. Oh, this is embarrassing. So I'm now going to have to use the pips to try and work out where it is. Oh, why is now G-Safe's turned off? This is really weird. Things are turning on and off without my commanding. And now that's doing that. Oh, it's a fun day. Sorry, I don't usually complain this much. Usually a bit of a happy chappy when it comes to Star Citizen, but tonight seems to be. Yeah, I might have to. I'm getting further away from it, I know that much. There it is. Got it. There we go. I can stop acting like a fool now. Right. Getting there. Getting there. So after this, even though I only have a limited amount of quantum fuel, I can at least get back to a Cryastro station, which will be good. I'm just going to park it here because I've had bad experiences in the past with parking Hornets too close to wrecks. Engines get lost, wings fall off, and pilots tend to die. But then again, I'm mouse and keyboard. Whee! Ooh. Gosh, the damage looks horrible out here. And all that was a little bit of errant space cutlass junk that flew off into the nether and just so happened to collide with my port wing. But it goes to show how much the damage states are affected by local space junk. It just doesn't despawn all the junk. It is physical stuff that can hit you. Alright, how am I going to get in here? With great skill. He says, trying to rub his face against it. There we go. Yes, if you're new to the channel, you'll know how I operate. I'll usually rub my face against things. I love how Crusader looks. Ah, space junk! I wasn't paying attention, I was looking at Crusader.
I swear, the new operating system is designed to not work with these older models.
Yeah.
Anyway, still undecided about whether to visit Hurston or not.
Oh, I'm looking forward to the inclusion of Hurston. Kinda spooky. Or is it kinda scary? That's the one, kinda scary. Yeah, Hurston, Microtech. Looking forward to when those come in. But right now, we need to head over to Cryastro because I've not got any wing. And I learned this one out last stream, that I can get to a Cryastro even though it says I don't have enough fuel. Ah, cool. Greatly appreciated, mate. If I do get into trouble, I will certainly give you a call. I think I've got most of it figured. I do have it installed on the system, and I've got it working with one of the HCS voice packs. I think it's just I need to get better with my microphone gain settings. I just need to twiddle with it. I am moving soon, and I'm looking for a house which has a nice room to stream in. One which I can soundproof buggery out of, so nothing can come in from the outside world and nothing can go back out. I'm using the Alex Martin pack because I'm a big fan of Our Lady of Anvil. I seem to only really fly Anvil Aerospace. Ooh, there's another player here. Who are you? Oh, it's an Aegis Avenger Stalker, but there's no player. Well, there's nobody in the cockpit. Yeah, Alex Martin. She is the voice of the Anvil Aerospace ships, and there was a big push for her to be included in one of the voice packs for Star Citizen. Ooh, where am I going? It might help if I actually deployed my landing gear, mightn't it? I'm getting everything wrong tonight. What am I doing? Oh, and that's now stuck. Excellent. Can I turn that off? No. Ooh, this stream is fun. There we go. It's alright, turn off MobiGlass, please. Come on. Come on. Nope. Yep, very true. Very true. Right, I'll wait until hopefully this quantum fuel filler has completed, and then I'll boost off and hopefully I'll be able to close this. Can I close it out the mission manager? Yes and no. Oh dear, have I balked it? I think I balked it. Oh, you know when you're having one of those days where nothing goes right? Yeah, it's one of those days. My keyboard is still working. Yes, I know I am, but I can't close the manager because it's busted. Right, okay, I'll exit to the menu. We'll reintegrate. This is the first time I've ever had to do this on one of my streams. Is go back to the menu and re-enter the instance. Oh, that's frustrating. Never mind. Never mind. Let's go straight back into it. We're going to have to restart our ICC run, but yeah, life. It'll be good practice. Yep, no worries, mate. Take it easy. Have a good one. Thanks for joining. Greatly appreciated. Don't forget, if you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that follow button. It helps me out a lot. And if you hit that little heart notification when it pops up, you'll notify when I'm next streaming. Mondays and Wednesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. UK. You know, you can't miss it. But greatly appreciated. Cheers. Right, for those of you that are still watching, and I hope you are, sorry about these glitches. it is frustrating, and we need to remember it is an alpha. So if you're watching this stream and you're thinking about getting this game, do remember that yes, it is an alpha. There are tons of bugs, tons of glitches. It looks a lot better when you see it on the YouTube video images. Oh, you already did. Oh, I didn't see the notification pop up. I do apologize. In fact, you might have already done so in a previous stream, and I've completely forgotten. In which case, I'm sorry. It's not my day. It's not my day. I'm crap. It's what you pay for. That's all I can do. Cool. Cheers, mate. Défoncer pour m'aider à alerter la station de sécurité? No. Yeah, it is an alpha. It's full of bugs. Its frame rate's buggy as hell, even if you've got a whole ton of 1080 Ti's stuffed into your computer. Null face, please stop rotating. Yeah. Have you ever been inside a ship that is rotating? You're not in command of it, but it's rotating. Someone's taken the IFC mode off, and you're just floating there. And you get out the pilot seat and you stare out the window. It's enough to make you sick. Oh, is that the saber that he's talking about? It's rotating. Swarmed is in. Heyo. Right, how embarrassing. Let's hopefully we won't glitch out again with this one. We will have lost all of our ICC progress. But hey, it's another opportunity to try for a sub-hour ICC. We can still do it. Let's link all my guns together whilst I'm thinking about it. Come on, look in. 2, 3. Right. Let's see whether I can do this properly. Decouple, launch. There we go. And retract landing gear. Remove decouple mode. Activate that. Look at the ICC probe. Reintegrate headlook mode. And launch. Cough, 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 cough. I will certainly have a look at the Albatross. I've never heard of the Albatross. What else has been going on in the world of Star Citizen? Well, if you have been following Star Citizen, you will know there's currently a schedule projected, at least one per stream. There is I am Des Al. Hello. Right. It's one of those days. There's a production schedule for Star Citizen 3.0, which is the next patch that's coming out. That has, according to some, slipped again. We were expecting it to be mid-June, but now that's been pushed to July, and now I think it's slipping further into July. And as per usual, when CIG puts something out, people take it as read, that it's carved in stone, that what has been put out will be the de facto launch date for these kind of patches, where time and time again these patches have consistently been delayed. And I'm all for putting these things out, and I love the ability to, again it's taking me into cover mode. I love the ability to see what they're doing, but citizens, you need to stop freaking out whenever something gets delayed. It's game development. We've only seen not even 5 years, 3 years, 2-3 years of a serious developer building a game. People say, well, yeah, it's been going since 2012, but yeah, back in 2012 it was about 30 guys in Chris Roberts' basement. For what it is now, we're talking about a global studio doing around the sun updates. Ninetales Gladius. What's it going to spawn with a Gladius? It's another saber and possibly a cutlass, or just a cutlass? Either or. Everyone, the biggest ship in the verse is currently hanging above Olisar. Come and take a look. Oh, he's got a cat. Or a Starfarer. Either that or he's got an Aurora and he's making it up. Right, it's a single, it's a double, it's a triple. Is it Saber Aurora? Okay, so it is the Saber Aurora combination. That's cool. We can live with that. The Aurora it's dangerous, but it's not horrendous. We can deal with that. The Sabre is going to be the bugger, and it's going to be the bugger because its shields are quite hefty. If you're going up against a Sabre, always go ballistic, because that's what will rip through their shields. They're stealth ships after all. Their armor isn't fantastic. The Aurora's engaging me, but I'll make swift work of the Sabre, hopefully. Oh, come on, Des, you're wasting this opportunity. Stop crunchy framing. I know, big mistake, but I can't seem to hit you, so it's no mistake at all. How have you got me into a vertical turn fight? That's not cool. I need to get back onto lateral turn fighting. You can't lock me. Why? Oh, I'm going backwards. That explains it. There we go. That's the Aurora, the Sabre taken care of, and I still have an Anvil Gladiator that is spinning wildly out of control. Speaking of spinning out of control, so am I. It's got somebody in it, but for some reason it's not displaying their username. And it's gone. He most likely glitched. But yeah, I get bowled over by how quickly some people judge when the production schedule slips. But in some further good news, repair has been feature completed, or at least a very rudimentary form of repair, at least as far as I can tell. Which is really good, because we'll get to see some real good stuff coming out of player-driven repair. Because it might be they start taking away the Cryastro, or at least reducing the effectiveness of Cryastro repair in favour of a player-driven repair economy. Who knows? For those of you that are just joining us, welcome. My name is Desicantal, and we're playing some Star Citizen 2.6.3. For those of you that have disappeared off to grab yourself a drink and come back and gone, why is Des playing the same mission again? It's because I glitched on Cryastro's landing pad and ended up not being able to close the MobiGlass interface. That was a bug. I probably should have reported that. In fact, I'll have a look at what I was doing when I managed to get the bug. Come on, use. There it is. I have to rub my face against it as per usual. $3,000 for a kidney.
Let's see what the ridges say.
Yeah. There we go. Grab myself my Hornet. Glide gracefully in. $3,000 for a kidney. Who would buy $3,000 worth of kidney? All I can say is that's a very expensive meat and kidney pie. Let's do reverse and recouple and power. Afterburners that. Cat hair up my nose again, because reasons, and point down the ICC, which should have appeared, and boost. There we go. That's how we do it. There's so many buttons to press. One of the other updates I'm hoping to do is a couple of multifunctional displays. Get some really cheapo iPad. Twit2woo, Oxford SC is hosting you. Greatly appreciated, sir. Thanks for the host. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Welcome to the nest. And those of you that are watching on Oxford SC's channel, welcome to the nest as well. My name is Descan Owl. It's greatly appreciated that you've tuned in to watch. I am playing some Star Citizen 2.6.3, and we are messing around in the persistent universe. If you like what you see, don't forget to hit that follow button. It helps me out a lot. And if you want to catch up with my streams over on my channel, I stream 8 to 10 PM UK, 12 to 2 PST, And that's every Monday and Wednesday. The Monday stream, we talk about the current events going on in Star Citizen. We do the ICC missions, and I, as ever, strive to try and complete the ICC probe missions in less than an hour. I usually fail. There will be one day when I complete it. If on the Wednesday stream, I usually just mess about in the PU. I nick ships, I meet up with other players, we go looking around Yellow to see whether we can get some pirate kills. We have a lot of fun. So if you enjoy any of that, follow would be greatly appreciated, and I hope you enjoy your stay here at the channel. Have another drink of juice. So, do be aware tonight I seem to be having some serious issues with my stream. I don't know what it is. It's just one of those days. I've already had to change server once because of a glitch. So don't expect great shakes tonight. I know that's going to put you off the channel instantly, and I do apologise. Sometimes my mouth leaves before my brain engages. But yeah, if I have to change servers, I do apologise. Right, ICC Mission 2, and as per usual, I've forgotten to activate my afterburners, so I'm sat there like a lemon, just drifting through the verse. What's it going to spawn for me? I think it's going to be an Aurora 350, but it could quite easily be a Gladius. And they usually spawn up here. Yep, there it is. It is an Aurora. You can't be menacing in an Aurora. And I apologise for those that own an Aurora. I used to own an Aurora. But unfortunately it is a bit of a floating coffin. But then again, that's the wonderful thing about Star Citizen. You can be the world's best pilot flying an Aurora MR and be able to take on, it would take you a long time, but you'll be able to take on people in Gladiuses or Hornets. What is he doing? He's really slowed down. Come here. No, I am a good pilot, honestly. It's the other problem. You don't want to get too close to an Aurora, because otherwise their speed will take you by surprise. There we go. Doesn't help with, of course, the frame rate, because when I get my... It just so happens right when I'm pointed directly at him. I'm getting way too close, so of course I need to back off and start attacking him from greater distance. I am flying in decoupled mode, so that's why I'm sort of drifting all over the place. Right. There we go. The funny thing about this this mission is that it's usually a constellation that's stuck between these halves of an asteroid. And when it does that and it spawns you an Aurora, you're kind of thinking, well, what's the problem? You've got turrets, you can probably take him out. But maybe the ship's disabled. Maybe I'm being disingenuous. Who knows? Right. So that was ICC 2. We're on to ICC 3. Since I started, again, it's been about 12 minutes. There are 8 ICC missions in total, ranging in difficulty. Most of them will have a PvE situation. 1 or 2 of them have some exploration. But all of them are fun. And the final one, we get some FPS action. And you get to see me shoot some people if they get in my way, which is always good. And then I get to clear the crime stat from Korea, which is an essential rite of passage in Star Citizen. If you ever join, you accidentally shoot a player, the crime stat will get you, and you'll have to clear it at Korea, which is all part and parcel of the fun. Because then you get to meet new people who will then try to shoot you. And once again, I'm come off coupled mode, so without intention, or at least I don't remember turning off coupled mode. I might have done, who can say? but we'll just drift around here whilst we wait for Tessa, there we go, to give us our next mission, because she sometimes doesn't respond. No, that was bad. And I re-engaged couple mode. I am learning how to do decoupled mode. I was flying a couple of weeks ago and I intercepted Pathogen UK on his stream. And he said, "Do you want to have a fight?" And I said, "Okay, why not?" And I thought I was going to wreck him. Turns out he wrecked me. But he's a very nice guy, he offered to give me some pointers as to how to improve. And one of them was learn how to fly decoupled. It will help you a lot. And it has helped me an awful lot, it's just I'm not very good at it currently. But I'm getting there, I'm getting better. I am getting better. And we're almost to the next ICC mission. There we go. We are in the zone. Let's get those afterburners kicking in. So for those of you who are watching, are you Star Citizens yourselves? If so, what ships do you fly? Are you, like me, excited to see Star Citizen 3.0 come in the next month or so? Theoretically. Must I take another drink? What are we up to? 51 minutes. So we are about 15, 17 minutes into the next run, which isn't bad. Okie dokie. This one usually spawns anything from a Gladius to a Cutlass. Last fight I had here about 20 minutes ago was a Cutlass. Are you in an org? He goes, org? What is org? Why did he have to type it in capitals? Org. Surely it's O, just a capital O and then RG. Because the poor guy's confused it now, thinks you're doing an acronym. It's a 350R and it's jumped straight in front of me. Get out of it, you can't. Right, so 350R racer ship. So it's fast and agile. Usually it doesn't do you very many favours to get in front of his guns. He usually likes to spam you with lots of rather nasty weapons considering for a ship of his size. Do not also get into turn fights with him, because he can turn quite quickly. The benefit of being a racing ship. And you've also got to be careful in... See, as soon as I get to there, as soon as I get anywhere near him, I get the lag. And traditionally, lag would be a sign that I'm a bit salty and, you know, not a very good pilot. And it's true, I'm not, but at the same time, you can see the lag. I'm streaming the lag. And that's just due to netcode reasons, so that's not me. That is definitely Star Citizen, because I'm rocking a 1080. So yes, if you're new to this game, if you're interested in hooking yourself up and watching it or playing it, and you're thinking I can grab myself a pretty decent rig which will run it. You strap in a 1080 and then start it up and realise that the frames are at about 30 frames a second and you can't do anything even on low resolution. It's because of the netcode. It's the way that it's been set up. Because a lot of what happens in the game happens server side. It is technically an MMO. So the client is getting a lot of information from the server. And if the server can't communicate effectively with the client, then we're going to get laggy problems. And once again, I get fired out at a rapid rate from the left-hand side of my ship. Let's drift once more into the black to find kind of scary. Now, as you can see, there are two flashes here, so it's a bit difficult to try and work out which one's which. Just listen for the beeps. Is it that one, though? Because there's another one up here. I get a marker on it, but I don't get to see either. Well, I'm going to kill random people again. Charming. Yep, we're going to get another pirate. Hopefully he's not going to come anywhere near us. He's probably hanging around... he's probably hanging around Korea. Or Yella. Is it this one? Could be this one. I'm from what I can remember of them, they're always hidden in closely clustered amounts of wreckage. Yay, it is. Thank you. Right. Let's head back to the Hornet. I'll have to go down and then up. Right. What ship can insta-kill a saber like that? Yep. Super Hornet with a ballistics. Nasty little fighter. Especially if he's rocking tarantulas. Kinda scary. Yeah, especially if he's rocking tarantulas or mantises. Open up with a ballistic on a saber and you wreck his day. It's because ballistics ignore some of the shielding and go straight through into the armor. And if your armor's weak, it's going to wreck your day. No two ways about it. We are going to have to get some fuel because we are running out. Okay, fingers crossed this works, because the last time we tried this, I glitched. And ended up with 2. I think what happened was I came across the pad, I decoupled and I went down a bit too hard and I bounced. And because when I bounced, it then opened 2 instances of the MobiGlass, and when it thought that I'd opened 1, it opened 2, and it glitched out because it saw 2 were open. And once again, I've been decoupled, even though I was in coupled mode, when I activated Quantum. How bizarre.
Hey, traveler. Thanks for stopping by Cryastro.
That's okay.
Repair, refuel, and restocking one-stop solution.
Indeed it is. Ooh, also, could have been that Avenger Stalker. Because there was a random Avenger Stalker hanging around here, which could have been a sign the instance was glitched. I can go a little bit faster than that. Because as soon as I activate the landing gear, it's going to slow me right down. Okay, drop that, decouple, and drop down. Slow it down. There we go, nice and simple. We'll get some of those and we'll hit confirm. Yay, we didn't glitch. Good. Refuel me. Apparently I took some damage in one of those fights. Don't remember my shields going down, but I'll check the VOD later and we'll see probably. And the repairs are complete. We're just waiting on that quantum fuel. The Hornet itself can take about 8 million units of quantum fuel, so we're about halfway now. Doesn't it take a long time to grind for weapons? Yeah, it does. Ooh, how interesting. According to T-Bob, the next subscriber ship is the Caterpillar. So that'll be fun, guys. If you want to see some Caterpillar, stick around for next week. Because I don't own one currently. And it'll be fun to do some messing around in that. Track landing gear, activate that. Put that onto jump mode and straight to the ICC. See, that's going to be fun if we got the cat, because surprisingly few people currently own the cat who regularly frequent the servers. Okay. It does not sound good. Roger that. Send away.
Trying to help. I mean,
Wouldn't I?
you can do what you want, or whatever.
Let's rotate because it's easier to see.
Are you really not going to?
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help. Don't worry, Tessa. I'm off. I'm going. I'm going. Fear not. We have the fuel. We have the weapons. We have the power. And we can do this. We can do this. I wonder if we get decoupled again. This is one of the further. What's the right reason? This is the reason why I refuel, because some of these jumps are massive, especially for a Hornet. I mean, she's good, but she's not a long-range fighter. She's an in-system fighter. She can probably make the jump across Stanton, but she's not going to be doing multiple jumps. Maybe one jump and one jump back through a jump point. But she's definitely not a long-range fighter. There's another wreckage over there. Right, that's the civilian. As soon as Civvy spawns, the ad spawns. And it's another 350R. Excellent. Love it when a plan comes together. Right, let's hopefully try not to mess up again. I mean, if you're going to make it easy for me, that... Well, he says easy and then misses all of his shots. Stop crunching. Yeah, those weapons are nasty. Come on. It's 350Rs and Gladii that cause me grief. He's damaged my forward canard. Little bugger.
Thank you. I owe you for this.
Right. Where is the ICC probe? There it is, top one. It's not obstructed, I can see it. Right, okay, let's try that. There we go, it likes that. Little cheeky bug. Yes, the 350Rs and the Gladii are really manoeuvrable. And the Hornet is good, it's decently manoeuvrable, but it's not as manoeuvrable as a 350R. The stars are ours. Yeah, they're using macros to do that. Pirates. Right, who are you? New era, and you're in a Hornet F7C. So we'll keep an eye on you. If you start to attack me, then we might have a problem. But until then, I'm going to keep an eye on you. Whilst we wait 10 years for Tessa to give us our next mission. All security to Korea. See, this is the kind of stuff I like to get up to on Wednesdays. A new era has turned. He's heading back my way. Don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. If you want to attack me, we can play, but I don't think you'll want to. Okay, he's just jumped. Who else we got? A herald? A herald has arrived at the party. That's interesting. I don't think heralds will be that good at fighting. That's fine. No, I won the Pessimist of the Year award. Come on. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. We'll save him. I hope that hasn't destroyed my Canard CF227. No, all the weapons are showing. Showing is okay. Right, distress beacon. Afterburners engage. Prepare for ad spawn. Can't remember what this one spawns. It's probably going to be a saber, knowing my luck. I've had 350Rs for most of the time, so it's going to be a saber this round. Wait for it. There's the defender. There's the ad. It's an Aurora. Okay. If you want to fly an Aurora at me, come at me, bro. Now, I need to be careful here, because if I misjudge my angle of attack, I risk smashing into one of the asteroids, which it looks like I'm about to do, so I need to just push up really quickly. Come on, get some long-range kills on him. There we go. Just as I was about to smash straight into an asteroid. Just to confirm I'm back on coupled. Yes, I am, because the last thing I want to do is turn and not actually point in the direction that I want to be pointing in. I mean, that was quick. Well, that was quick to kill a Buccaneer, but then again, a Buccaneer is made of paper mache and glass. If you take out one of its engines, it's pretty much useless. I learned that the hard way when I accidentally rammed an asteroid and then tried to fly it back to Olisar. Alright, who are you? Oh, New Era is back again. He's turned to look at me. I'll point away so I don't get mistaken. I've gone on coupled again. It must be another doodad that's putting me back on coupled. Probably one of these buttons is going to cause me to eject, knowing my luck. He says flicking all the buttons. No, they don't seem to do anything. No, come on. The zoom function is really finicky on this. Right. Tess, are you going to give me my mission? This time I meant to go on decoupled. We're just going to do some decoupled training while we wait. Bit too much of a fraidy cat to try that. There we go. Nice. Yes, I do move my head when I'm doing that. It's a nervous thing. You'll also notice I start cocking my head to the left or right when I'm flying. Don't know why I do it. There we go. Take your time. Distress bacon. Bacon. Well, that was your fault. Alright, where's the target? There's the target. Actually, we need to go Cryastro, because we're running low on fuel. Pesky wabbits. Alright, what time are we on? 1 hour, 8 minutes. So, what was that? I restarted the thing at about 32, so we're 30 minutes in. And I can't remember what ICC mission we're on to. I think this is 5. So we might be sub-hour. If I get this refuel quick.
Welcome to Cryastro Station. What can we do for you today?
So let's burn full power.
Systems indicate that your quantum fuel is running low. Would you like to refill your tank?
I think that's really creepy, the way that you can work that out. Because he's obviously linking to my ship in some capacity, but does that mean that other players can? There we go. Right. Boop, boop, go.
Starting repairs now.
So every three missions is costing me 1,500 UEC.
Let's get you filled up.
So I'm making a profit about 6,000 UEC on every three missions. Now, can you imagine that with the restock as well, for if I was running ballistic setup? My profit margins would be down quite significantly, which makes you question how expensive are bigger ships going to be in these kind of situations. Which is nice, because it means you can't just rock up in an Idris and try and complete an ICC mission, because after one ICC mission, you'll have expended all your ammunition. And it'll cost you significantly more to... no, I was right, that was the button I wanted. To repair and refuel than you're getting from the mission. Crunchy frames. All the frames are crunchy. Crunchy frames. All the frames are crunchy. And there it is. Right. How that looked like it dropped me out farther away than I really wanted to be. No, it's okay. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they drop you out miles from where you actually need to be. So let's get the afterburners on that. Now, have I received my notification that Citizens of the Stars is up? It has come through. It is... today in the hot seat for Quantum Questions, it's Todd Pappy. And as the Citizen Spotlight, it is Clifford, a.k.a. Miku. Who I've never heard of, to be honest. But I will be checking that out. So don't forget, guys, check that out on the Star Citizen YouTube page after we finish the stream. It should be a blast, because I met Todd Pappy at Gamescom 2016. He was handing out freebies, and everyone loves a good freebie. I'm not going to be in attendance at this Gamescom, but I will be streaming most of it. So assuming that Star Citizen and CIG runs another Gamescom live stream, which I'm assuming they will because it was very successful last time, I will be also streaming, probably in the evenings after they've all finished up. We will be discussing what happened during the day. And then of course we will be having a party to celebrate the Gamescom live stream.
If you know what's good for you, you'll stay out.
And hopefully I will be able to get some tickets to SitCon. So I should be reporting live from SitCon. Right, this area I really hate, because it does mean that I have to be incredibly up with my controls. Has G-Safe turned off again? No, it hasn't. Come here, you little flying wasp, you. You mean big mistake? It's your big mistake for flying in a straight line. Don't you shoot those big guns at me. I will kill you. Actually, that was quicker than I've ever done in the past, which is nice, seeing as usually this site spawns 350Rs. Now, the target in question is buried deep in here somewhere. I think I'm starting to get a cold sore. Always a good start, especially when you're streaming, you're talking a lot. Find the DB winner prize. What's the prize? A distress beacon. I'm going to go into third person mode to spot him. Kind of cheatsy doodly, I know, but in the interests of the stream's brevity and the fact that I don't end up taking up more of your time than I need to, it's probably good that I do this. Because dogfighting, you tend to get a bit mixed up and turned around. And apart from that beeping noise, you don't really have an indication of where it is apart from the red flashing light. You can't really see the red flashing light when it's buried in amongst the background. And a freelancer tried to get stuff done at Korea. If there's a ship you do not want to be flying into a pirate-infested zone, it's a freelancer. It's almost as bad as trying to get a Starfarer in there. Can you just imagine the pilot Yay, Starfarer! We can kick butt. And then discovering that he can't because he's a cargo hauler. Not a fighter. He's probably seen the MISC. What is it? The MISC advert for the freelancer, and he's thought, I can whizzle my guns out. And it's not this difficult usually to get in here. Come here. In. Right. Where is it? Is it hidden behind this thing? Yes, it is. Good.
My convoy was hit.
There we go.
Bastards had taken out the array so we couldn't get a proper distress. They shot my ship up.
Yeah, there we go.
Like they were somewhere. Guess they thought they killed me. I'm sending out a low pulse distress. Hopefully they won't pick it up. If you're in the area, please help.
I hope that's a thing in Star Citizen, thinking about it. It'll be an ability to do low frequency, low power pulses.
Just being someone who flew by one day, you've proven pretty useful so far.
I am useful when the servers don't glitch. Lol. Right, so how are we doing time wise? 1 hour 15. So I'm going to push this out on thruster power only. And we'll get the main engine going. How are we doing for fuel? 89%. Right, we're getting there. Yeah, trying to go in with a freelancer is not going to happen. Because despite what the advert for MISC freelancers say, the guns don't do that yet. So you're not exactly going to be firing at peak efficiency. And trying it with an Aurora is pretty much suicide. Because the really good players will just be able to lock you up and blitz you in a matter of nanoseconds. El Nino NL has come here with a Constellation. I mean, good luck to him. And Jericho 86, Cal Jericho 86 has come here with a freelancer. Good luck, people. I wish you well, but you are probably going to die. Unless, of course, the Constellation uses the Hellfire missile pods, which can pack a significant punch.
Got something for you. Not to sound mysterious or anything, but I'm picking up some really weird pings on my scanners.
Yeah.
I want to go and check it out and tell me what the hell it is.
Okay.
I would myself, but can't leave.
Nope.
Sorry.
That's fine. Upload those to me and we will fly there straight away. There we go. Push the throttle to full. And engage Quantum. Yeah, why would you bring a Constellation to the ICC mission? Even fully stocked with players, the turrets are so janky that it's not going to be an effective vessel. And the Freelancer, it's good. It can seriously pack a punch if you get in front of its guns. But it's not the game changer I think you think it is. Interesting, I've come out at a different angle to this mission than I have done in the past. I can actually see the distress beacon this time. Now, there's not going to be any ads that spawn in this zone. This is purely an exploration one. Which is interesting, because you think it's unlike... Well, like all the other ones, it's just a pile of junk. It should spawn an ad. But it hasn't in the past, and I don't expect it to do so now. And once again, it's dropped us out at a ridiculously distant location. We're having to spam our way in as quickly as we possibly can. And the Hornet's good in a straight line, don't get me wrong, but it's no 350R Buccaneer or 85X. But then again, none of those ships have the tankiness that the Hornet F7C does. If you ever join a video game that has a very passionate following, always go with the ship they're most passionate about, which happens to be the Hornet F7C. There's quite a large number of Hornet F7C owners. And unfortunately, they complain a little bit about how, when ship balances come through, that sometimes the Hornet loses its tankiness. But with this current ship balance, you can rip the port wing off, you can rip the starboard wing off, you can lose most of the nose, you can lose most of the tail, and still be able to fly this back in the same fashion you flew it in. Buccaneer, you lose one of the wings which contains one of the engine pods. You're limping back whilst the ship is constantly doing that. 85X, I must admit I've had no experience with the 85X. But it's small. I don't think it's very well armoured. And the 350R, you've seen it in combat with me. It's a nippy, agile ship, but it relies more on its agility than its brute force firepower. So, much like an Aurora, or something like that, in the hands of a capable pilot, a 350R can be an incredibly deadly machine against a newbie in a Sabre. But we're talking about a long, drawn-out and very protracted dogfight, where the 350R, or the Aurora, just needles away at the Sabre shields until it goes down. Which is what I love about Star Citizen. It's not a game about who throws the most money at the screen. Because if that was the case, then all of us, at least the 95% of us, would be a complete loss to the guys that currently own Javelins and Idrises, Polaris.
Patrol Group 17's been ambushed. I think it's the Nine Tails. Hat scan block. That insane kind told me too late. Taking heavy damage. It's not good. I lost power to thruster 3 and 4. Oh, shit. I'm not gonna be able.
Yep, and there you go. Boom. There we go. So that tense moment. Am I gone far enough?
Keep helping me out like that, and I just might make you an honorary junior cartographer.
And I already am a honorary cartographer with the ICC. I did my little mini game on the RSI website, and I got my little cartographer badge. Blood, sweat, and tears went into that. So many refreshes. So many refreshes. Right, where's the ICC mission? What are we doing with fuel? 68%. Should be good for another one. We might need to pick up the mission and then head to a Cryastro, but we will see. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Disengaged at the throttle. 1 hour 22. I think it's only the Vandal one and the Starfarer Wreck one now.
Thanks for looking into that for me. Really helpful.
So we are almost on an hour, so I don't think we'll do the sub-hour this time. It requires a really lucky set of circumstances to do sub-hour. That I need to be landing every single one of my shots. I might switch to a ballistics setup for next Monday, see whether I can do any better. And once again, I've been decoupled, which means that my throttle disconnects. So it's highly annoying. Oh, new era is back, and he's got a Buccaneer.
Hey, got something for you. I'm picking up a faint distress beacon on my scanners. I'll send you the coordinates. Might want to be careful though. I was just reading about an outlaw pack that like to use them to lure people into ambushes. Not that it should stop you from looking. Just,
Which suggests New Era died. Because if he come back in a buck, and he was in a Hornet F7C, he's blown it up and he's unwilling to pay the Alpha UEC cost to get it respawned. Right, it's the Vandal one, yes. So we are on the second to last ICC mission. And after this, we'll hopefully go to Covalex, and we'll do a few bits and pieces at Covalex, try and finish that mission without getting stuck. And I think that will round out our stream. If you're only just joining us, welcome. My name is Desikan Tao, and you have joined the Nocturnal Hunters, playing some Star Citizen 2.6.3. I'm currently messing about on the Persistent Universe, and I'm playing through the ICC missions. I'm currently on ICC mission 8. 7, not 8, 7. Which doesn't spawn any ads until the very last moment. Just as you got back into your ship and it's powered up, it spawns a Vandal Scythe. No, Vandal Glaive. It's not a Scythe, it's a Glaive. So what on the nasty vandal? Scythe I can deal with. Glaive, that's a whole other ball game. Because they've got the armor and the shielding to do some serious damage. Well, to take a serious pounding and then deal it out with their neutron cannons. Now, there's another blinking one up there, but it's this one down here. They usually try and put them in to confuse you. I've looked at the little green crates here. I know exactly what they contain. And it's a big Benny's hauler that the Vandal have attacked. And they leave them, the distress beacons here, to lure players in to get them. Right, I'll rub my face against this one. For those of you that are regulars on my stream, you'll know that I love rubbing my face against things to get them to activate. Should get better with the internal thought and item 2.0 system.
Jobs. Some hot shots showing off. But it was dual.
It was dual. Do right by me, Danny.
Flew at me like.
Right, we need to get out of here quickly because I don't really want to fight a Vandal's glaive at this time of day.
Donnie.
Especially with these frames. Right, come on, power, power, power. There's the Vandal.
It was a scythe. You hear me, Donnie? A damn scythe. Thought it was one of the converted jobs. Some
Don't
hot
quite know
shot
why I'm getting the message playing again.
dual.
I hope this is being broadcast to the entire server because it used to be.
Shit. I barely got a shot off.
No, because no one seems to be reacting to it in chat.
Do right by me, okay?
Someone's being a very nice player and turning on all the comm arrays in the area. We're covered by a comm array, I think, here. Even though I've got no indication that I am being covered by a comm array. But who knows?
Thanks for stopping by Cryastro.
No worries.
While our systems connect to your ship.
That's fine. I appreciate your connection.
Systems indicate your ship suffered some minor damage.
How?
Would you like us to repair it?
Probably clipped an asteroid or something. Whoa! Frame rate just tanked. It could be me. We've had some rather nasty thunderstorms around here lately, and I haven't heard of any problems with the network, but it could be my supplier is having a problem. Oh, why is that not? Yeah, I activated the landing gear. Why is it not giving me the option to land? I suppose my nav ball's turned off, so it's not going to do that. There we go. Contact.
Let's fix you up.
Let's fix me up. Very much appreciated, Cryastro. Take my money. Take all my money.
Fill her up.
And we'll let it fill. 8 million units of quantum fuel being dumped into the tank.
Crusader security. We need civilians to clear the area.
Oh, why? Why, what's happened? We might want to get out of here quickly. Come on, fill.
You're good to go.
Right, retract landing gear.
Cryastro.
Recouple. Okay, nothing happened. Panic over. Right, where's the ICC probe? ICC probe is not there. Not there. Not there. Probably above me. Probably below me. Security correct. There is correct. There it is. There we go. Des cacks his pants for nothing. There was definitely something that spawned in. The only problem is when you land at the landing pad and you're cycling through the friendly targets, it just selects all the landing pads in the area. It doesn't allow you to filter through the current traffic. Hopefully with the new air traffic control system we should be able to see our local traffic. Very odd. Kind of, they do. Nope. Right, and that is over there. Yep, that is a strange signal. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final mission in the ICC chain. We are not doing badly. We are sub-hour still, but I don't think we're going to do it in sub-hour because I've got to go through two Starfarer wrecks, and that's assuming there are no players in the area, which there almost certainly will be because a lot of players seem to have gone through this already. So I'm just going to approach this really closely because this could be my downfall. Once again, I have been decoupled without. Hey, Electroconage! No, I did not have trouble downloading the game, but then again, I've been a backer for many, many years, so it seems to be stable enough for me. Why? What appears to be the issue? Maybe I can help you troubleshoot. Whilst I cack myself. Right, I'm going to do my little sneaky trick here of just putting it there, because what happens there is that when people jump in, usually what you'll find is those two little reticles match up, so they won't see my ship until the last second. Oh, and the frames are really crunchy again. It is an alpha. It stops downloading at about 1.7 gigabytes. I've heard of it stopping the last under 1 gigabyte, but try variant files downloading multiple times. Have you tried turning the computer on and off again? I know it's a simple question, but sometimes it can be just a turn it off and turn it on again problem. Wow, somebody in this server has horrendous pingy pings, and it's not me. Why am I getting such crap? I don't think anybody's here, so we're going to be do this the quick way, straight through here, and it re-downloads itself and does the same issue. Tell you what, buddy, the best suggestion I have for you is, have you heard of Spectrum? Our Star Citizens chat. It's on the web. If you type in robertspaceindustriescom/spectrum, you'll get it. There is a help desk option there, and it's run by players, a lot of very nice players. And what they can do is they can walk you through a whole bunch of things. I usually frequent that as a helper, as a volunteer, but unfortunately because I'm streaming and because I'm doing things at the same time, my brain is refusing to function at the moment. I'm sorry. I wish I could help you further, but currently I'm at a loss as to how to do that. Oh, someone has nicked my ship, I think, because that was an activation of somebody in the local area. Has someone arrived here? So we're going to go for it. Go, 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 go. Yeah, if you head to robertspaceindustries.com/spectrum, SPECTRUM, Spectrum, that should get you there. Yep, it's a chat room. So on the right hand side of the web page, when you load it up, it's a chat room. Why does it sound like there's another guy here? My Hornet's fine. I don't see anybody else in the area. Yeah, so go and have a chat with those guys. They should be able to help. If I was on there and I had a bit more time and I wasn't currently trying to run a stream, I would give you a hand, because I do like helping new players get into this game. But unfortunately, I'm running at pretty much 98% brain capacity roundabout now. And the other 2% is helping me stay alive. Ooh, hello. Ooh, violence in the morning. Can we do it sub-hour? Oh, I think we might be able to. Quick, Des, quick, 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 quick. I think we might have just done sub-hour. Yeah, we have. I'll have to check the timestamps on that, but I think we've managed our first sub-hour ICC. Well, hey! Winning. Not bad. Not bad at all. Can't complain, and we've got about 20 minutes of this stream left. So assuming I don't get shot, which, you know, as I heard somebody here, I might be. Well, if I do get shot, it doesn't matter. I'll just respawn at Olisar, and we'll just respawn the F7C. It's only going to cost me 2,000 Alpha UEC to redo it. What I will do whilst I'm here and thinking about it is try and get myself my Devastator shotgun back, because I do like the Devastator. Much maligned weapon. I think it's just received a balance pass. So that is the ammunition. So does this mean this box is the Devastator? Well, actually, sometimes it varies. It can either be the Devastator, or it can be a an energy rifle. It seems to be missing, which doesn't fill me with hope. Also, what doesn't fill me with hope is the fact that my Hornet's gone. And a Mustang is sitting there. Who's trying to blow it up? You little asshole! Come on. You can't destroy it. Come on then, let's bring it. Come on. Ooh, where have I gone? I've just glitched somewhere. Whoa, hello. Come on, stop it. Reintegrate. Reintegrate. Come on, we need to find this guy. We need to kill him. Oh, where has he gone? How bizarre. No, I'm getting the Starfarers. Dubsy, was that you? Yeah, you won't be able to take out an F. Well, you could be able to take out an F7C with its shields down, but you know. Oh, I could kill him if I knew exactly who he was. I'd hunt him down and kill him. Because he's only in a little Mustang. It'd be like kicking puppies, but why? No, I didn't get into a scrape. Some little bugger decided it was funny to shoot my ship. Some little bugger decided to shoot my ship. So it wasn't my fault, Governor. Without coupling, I'm just gonna land it. There we go. It's a bit of a violent landing. I don't like doing it without coupling, but you know, life. Go on. Use your repair beams. Give me back my wing. Like magic. Space magic. Tasty.
Your ship's all ready to fly.
Yeah.
And remember, next time you're running low,
Yep.
we'll take care of you at Cry Astro.
Thank you. And I was decoupled. Interesting. So, what we do now is rather up to you, but I am thinking about going and doing the Kovalex mission.
My husband recently died aboard the Gundo Kovalex station, but the company is refusing to pay out his insurance claim because they say he was at fault.
So we'll see what's going on there.
There is no way that's true. I know my husband.
I have run out of ammunition from my ballistic rifle, so this could be interesting.
And send me evidence that my husband is innocent. But even if you find out that he isn't, you'll still get paid. I know your time is valuable, and really, I just want
want to know the truth.
Yeah, of course you want to know
I've
the truth.
attached the insurance claim to get you started.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Will do.
and I hope to hear from you soon. One
Okay.
way or another.
Okay. Right.
This Covilex shipping hub is currently closed to the public.
Okay.
We apologize for the inconvenience.
You keep talking. I'm just going to go anyway.
Warning, you are trespassing on Covilex private property.
Kind of reminds me, if you've ever watched, I'm just going to park it here, underneath here. If you ever watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Magrathea, when they approach Magrathea, and there's an automated warning telling them that the planet is out of business, and that they thank them for their interest. And when they don't go away and when they keep on heading towards Magrathea, they then say that they've got a bunch of cruise missiles pointed directly at their ship. Kind of want that to be true with the Covilex shipping hub. Right, there's no other ships here, which usually suggests there's nobody else here, but that, of course, can change. And it doesn't mean that someone's not been trapped here.
This station is currently off limits.
Or someone has destroyed their own ship. They've ejected, destroyed their own ship, and are just sitting here waiting for other players. We're going to get some more med pens now because, you know.
Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Darnell,
Come on,
we're seeing again.
gimme.
Still need to sync up about
Thank you.
the power distribution problem. Where are you, man?
Do I have any ammo here? No, I don't have any ammo in my ballistics. I mean, that gun sucks ammunition dry like there's no tomorrow. Currently we don't have the packs to be able to strap to our vests, so we are going to have to get used to getting a little bit used to having to run out of ammunition on a regular basis. Right. Nobody here currently, although that doesn't mean that there isn't going to be anybody soon. Last time I was here, the Big Benny's machine over here had been pushed into the centre of the corridor, and it was kind of creepy, because every so often it kept on playing its Big Benny's music at me. And I didn't like it. If you want to check out any of my streams, don't forget to head over to YouTube. I usually upload them the day after my stream, so expect this one to go up on Tuesday morning. Hello?
Hey, Race, it's Darnell.
Where the hell have you been? Your shift started 3 hours ago.
I know. Sorry. I did a breakdown of the current power flow for the
Right,
station.
okay.
It's looking like I'll need to run a stress test on the whole system to see where the runoff is.
Okay.
Ooh,
Hey, just be
bonk.
careful.
Will do. I'll keep a close eye.
I got stuck on things.
Sounds good. You sure you're okay? You sound terrible.
Yeah. It was Scott's birthday last night, so we were all up a little later than we should have been.
Yeah.
Alright.
Drinking.
Finish running the test.
Will do.
I thought I could squeeze through that. Apparently not. Right, where's my...
This station is currently off limits.
Yep,
Please vacate the area.
someone else is here. Someone else is here, because that wouldn't be playing if there was no one else here. So we're going to have to... Ooh, what was that? It was a chair. I got attacked by an office chair. Why? He says, desperately trying to get his mind back around the controls. Now you can upload the information from the mission right there and then. You've got enough to be able to convict Darnell, because it looks like he's in trouble. But you have these 2 data pads, and you can do another bit of the story. Right, I'm just going to poke my head out, because A, it's good practice to just check what's going on, and B, it'll help you see if there's any other enemies in this area that have wandered in, because they can't shoot you through this glass. Doesn't look like anyone has arrived, but you see it's... Ooh, once again I get pinged off by something. Not seeing anybody. And my Hornet is still docked underneath the main area. Usually people, for convenience sake, they'll just park their ships right outside the hole in the wall, so you should be able to see them. I mean, I say usually, that doesn't mean they'll do it all the time, but you know, they'll do it where they can. Right. So we're just going to go up here very quickly. Now, if I was a person who was floating through the easy hab section, I would be here had I only just arrived. Which they are not. So we just need to grab the last data pad, which is in here. Now this had troubles last time. There we go. Right, we need to get in here and then touch the... Come on, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Dang it! Annoyance on a stick. Fine, we'll take the shotgun, because, you know, I like the shotgun. Then we need to take the data pad. And then... Yeah. I really wish they'd fix this door. Bingo! Go, go, go! Oh, gosh. That door really annoys me. I really wish they'd fix it, but consistently, every single patch, that door has been neglected. There's no way to open it from the inside unless you're lucky. There have been tons of times when I've just gone into that door and been stuck there and had to suicide to get back out again. Right. There we go. Nice.
I wanted to let you know that I got the information you sent, and if what you found is true, I owe you a very big thank you, and Kovalex owes me and my husband an apology. Thank you again. I'm uploading your payment to your account now.
I'm assuming I knocked into the Hornet when I was getting out, which is why it suddenly rotated. I'm going to give other players the benefit of the doubt that they've not knocked into my ship. But you never can tell with this game. It's a bit of a rough and ready environment, but I did get my Devastator shotgun, so I'm happy. I also managed to sit... I'm so legendary I can sit in my seat the wrong way and still spawn it correctly. Right, I'm going to have to go down now. Let's deactivate decoupled mode. And let's push out that way. There we go. Nice and lazy, nice and gentle. And then let's reactivate couple. Right, what else can we do? Oh, there's a whole slew of comm arrays we can do. 730 looks right up to task. 730, where is 730? Oh, I just followed the mission marker, shouldn't I? Let's go 730. Don't have a second place in it. Yeah, well, what has he got? No idea. It's a two-seater. Has he got something like a tally? It's a Gladius. I dislike them. Don't do what I do, guys, and circle strafe. It tends to end up either getting killed with players. With bots, it's easy because they don't seem to be able to recognise circle strafing that well, but players will punish you for circle strafing quite harshly as well. Oh, come on, that must have been a kill. Come on, come here. There we go. Kalukale, let's recouple. And there we go, we've done it. I'm speaking rather quietly now because my wife has probably gone to bed and I'll get a knock on the door if I'm too loud. So if you can't hear me, I do apologise. I will try and move my microphone a little bit closer. I think the X56s know when I'm needing to do something quickly because the throttle just sticks. Excuse me. Okay, and it's nice to see players getting along and thanking each other for picking them up from their respective comm arrays. I think that guy's ship bugged for him, so he ended up floating in space.
I just wanted to let you know that the information
Oh, here we go.
worked. Kovalex exonerated my husband, and the insurance company gave me the full claim. On top of all that, the advocacy was able to arrest the people that Melisowski had been working with.
Ooh.
Turns out there was a reward for information leading to the smuggling ring's arrest, and I want you to have it. I cannot express how much I appreciate the hard work you did on my behalf.
Comm array function restored.
Best of luck to you.
Cat hair's getting all up in my nose. That's the Starfarer. Where's my Hornet buggered off to? My Hornet's down there, isn't it? Down we go. Nice. Nice and easy. Oh, and everyone's being nice. And look at Crusader just there. It's absolutely beautiful. Love gas giants. Because they can be so pretty. We're learning more about our neighbourhood gas giants in the form of Saturn and Jupiter. Juno has just done its next data dump for its science experiment. Activate decouple. Let's pull back from the station whilst we work out what next we want to do. Doopy doopy doo. How long have we got? 8 minutes. Let's do one final comm array and then we will call it a day. Assuming that this one's not been taken. If it has been taken, we'll just return to Olisar and we'll end the stream there. Anybody home? Just one Gladius. That's fine, we can live with that. But the server obviously knows that I hate Gladiuses. Ooh, he hit me. Come on, Des, kill him. Come on, Des, kill him. Bogey? What? Yes, there's a... Oh my gosh, the S bogey. Someone's just arrived at this comm array, and it's just spawned a whole mess more of them. Which means I need to be careful. I need to be turn strafing and fighting as well as evading, because they'll all be gunning for me. So if this gets a little sickness inducing, I do apologise. I am desperately trying to not die. There we go. Right, okay, that takes out that one. I've got another Gladius on my tail. This we can deal with quite easily if the frames would actually behave instead of... Come on. No, you don't get to do that. Come on, I'm over the reticule. We're both complaining at the same time. Stop lag switching. And my guns are starting to overheat. He's already lost one of his wings, so he's a bit more neutered in terms of what he can do to me. Oh, come on, my... Blasted things are over the... Right, you don't get to fire those at me. That's not very nice. Something's also firing another set of missiles at me because he didn't fire that, someone else did. Oh, come here, I hate gladiators, they're so nippy. Oh, come on, that's the kill. He's now lost both of his wings. Are you serious? Why am I not hitting him? This is getting ever so slightly frustrating now. And someone else has just jumped into this instance, which has now spawned an extra load of ads. There we go. Right, another Ninetales Aurora, but he's not going to be the closest target to me. Oh, there's only 2 Auroras. Okay, that's okay. We can live with that. 3 players in this instance. Okay, we don't need 3 players attacking this. I'm gonna abort and head back to Olisar. They do not need 3 players doing that. Olisar, of course, is on the other side. Evidently, that Comm Array is very popular today. They can handle 2 Auroras, I'm not so worried about that. And Olisar should be just on the other side of this. Excellent. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going. Let's bring it up. And we'll land on an unpopulated landing pad set. So we'll go with, what is that, C or D? I think that's D. And we'll go D01. Okay. And that brings us to the end. Okay. Hop off here, and there we go. Right, okay, so as we gaze into the lovely gas clouds of Crusader, and I realise I'm still carrying a weapon which could get me in trouble, we bring this stream to a swift conclusion. Thank you very much for joining me, guys. I'm sorry I've not been my usual perky self today. I'm a bit run down, and it's been a bit of a trying stream in terms of bugs and glitches, but I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Greatly appreciate it, everyone that's come to join me and had a chat with me today. It's been fun. If you want to see me again, I'm live this Wednesday, 8 to 10 PM UK. That's 12 to 2 PM Pacific Standard. GG. And if you want to catch up with anything you've missed, you've got your 14 days for Twitch, or if you want to see any of the other streams that I've done, they're available on my YouTube. Just search for Desiccant Owl and you will find it. Until then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the verse. Take it easy. Bye.